What's up, everybody? I'm Allison Johnson, and you're watching Pulling the Black Card. Let's get right into this. Listen, hey, listen, listen. Christian Keys, like he opened up Pandora's box and every other box that people want to keep hidden. I know that a lot of powerful men and women who have touched, groped, or allegedly did something inappropriate to an actor or actress, a makeup person, or whoever in Hollywood. Because Puffy, what in the P Diddy is going on here? There, everyone is coming out. Christian says that by watching Cassie, it just opened him up, and he's been suffering. And he said that he has evidence. I'm going to play some of it. We've been inundated with it. I'm one of these people, right? I know y'all probably don't really care that much, but I'm one of these people that it's difficult for me to just jump on a bandwagon like everybody else. You understand? I know you do. Because, I am a person, I don't know if it's the Virgo in me, but it's something tells me to wait to see what happens. But my son is explaining, who is a millennium, that you're a content creator now, and you got to get in the algorithms. You got to talk about what everybody else is talking about. I'm like, I like to sit and wait and see what happens. He's like, nobody got time for all of that. Okay? Nobody want to hear some of the stuff you talking about. So get into the algorithms and put your own twist on it. So here we go. My opinion. I'm going to give my opinion before we even get into it, so that if you don't want to hear what I think, because I don't want to have to keep saying this before I speak on people who come out, because a lot of people are saying no one has the right to tell the place and the time and the what and the when someone comes out and talks about someone sexually assaulting them. I was sexually assaulted. And I'm going to say it every time I do one of these stories, because I don't want people saying that you're not compassionate, you're not empathetic, because I am. I am. And when it happened to me, listen, I don't want to speak about me, because this ain't about me. It's about Christian Keys, who I watched many Black women know Christopher Keys from the beginning of his career. I found out about him by watching a Madea, a Madea play. Yes. I hate to say this. I got it on bootleg. I had a friend in my building. She had the whole collection, and I did partake in paying for that collection. And he was in the plays and stuff. And many Black women. A lot of brothers know Christian Keys because they women watch Christian Keys. And then as Christian Keys got bigger, Christian Keys ended up in movies, predominantly Black movies that Black men watched also. So I am almost sure that a lot of Black people and probably Latin people, they know who Christopher Keys is. And let me just say this, and I'm sure people of all ethnicities know who Christian Keys is. Christian Keys, well, I can. What my brother used to say, I could show you better than I could tell you. Here is I'm not going to be like some of these people who play this whole video. I'm not doing that, and it's not because I don't believe him, but what Christian Keys is saying has everyone thinking he's talking about Tyler Perry, allegedly. That's what I can't think of anybody, maybe people, because I thought, well, he's still taping his, one of his creation, All the King's Men, I believe that is. It's taping, and it's taping in Tyler Perry studios. So not, a lot of people are thrown off by this. But then when I did my research on IMDb, where you can find actors and actresses, you can find me too. But I've been in some. Let's not talk about the movies I've been in. But he's been in a lot of movies that are very good. Or like, okay, all right. So what we're saying is, Christian went on his IMDb, and his first movie, I'm going to show y'all. His first movie is with, I hope it's here. Am I sharing this? Yes, share this tab. His first movie was, we're going to go down this whole thing. And what is his first movie? Let's go. Let's go. He's done a lot of things. Diary of, I think this was the play version. Yes, this is 2005. So Christian was in Diary of a Black Man, Mad Black Woman. Oh, so I need to let me not talk too much. But okay, Diary of a Mad Black Woman, which we know is Tyler Perry. Madea Goes to Jail, which we know is Tyler Perry. So everyone is thinking, Homie's talk. Did y'all see that? Okay, yeah, it was there. Homie is talking about Tyler Perry. You know, don't play. But I was thinking, okay, he's still taping All the King's Men, and that's his creation at Tyler Perry's um, studio in Atlanta. But that doesn't mean, because when I looked up All the King's Men, I hope I'm calling this thing the right name. I'm so sorry, y'all. Let's see, because it's on this IMDb. Okay, let's see. All the King's Men. Why am I going all the way there? Yeah, it's at the top. I'm sorry, y'all. Okay, All the King's Men, right here. When they talk about All the King's Men, I hope y'all are seeing this, and I'm not just doing this. Yeah, it's sharing. Okay, All the King's Men. They don't say whether, because it's on its fourth season. It's the fourth season supposed to start, and something I was reading, it says that the fourth season, it has not been announced yet. Yeah. So that's what they say about All the King's Men. This is Christian's creation. I watched it. I was watching it, but certain things it got. I have a lot of things to do, and sometimes I can't watch all of something at once. But I watched. I think I binged watched when I wasn't about season 1 and 2. I binge watched 2 seasons. It was interesting, if you're into all of that. Um, uh, so, and he's filming it in Tyler Perry Studios. So a lot of people was like, nah, it can't be, he wouldn't do this while he's filming it at Tyler Perry's. But they say that the fourth season has been put on hold, allegedly. So this could be a reason. I'm going to play some of Christian's video. And I'm just going to keep it right here so that all the people, I'm not one of these people who just try to garner people to listen to me. I'm going to tell you right now what I think Christian was doing, because this was, I believe, released on Saturday. So yesterday, people was expecting him to release all of this footage, because he has recordings or audio recordings of this person who he says we will recognize the voice. He says that this man, he described the man as a billionaire, a billionaire who, this is when I was like, it has to be Tyler Perry, who gives, and he's a male, who gives a lot of people, Black people, actors, and grips, and like everybody, that he gives them work. And he called the man a deity, which is, like your people worshiping someone like they're a god. And we all know that's not a good move. And he was saying that he didn't want to make people upset. and his brother was telling him to listen, like my brother who's been missing for 20 years. If any of you know Mark Anthony LeGrand, please let me know. He's from Newark, New Jersey. Well, he's from the Boogie Down Bronx, but the last time he was seen, it was in Jersey. So his name is Mark Anthony LeGrand. My brother's been missing for over 20 years. A lot of black people are, but we're gonna get into this. So my brother used to say, "I can show you better than I can tell you." So let's listen. I'm not doing like these other people who been playing this whole 45 minutes thing, because if I ain't seen it, I'm gonna play enough of it so you know what Christian was talking about and why people are saying it's Tyler Perry. And I'm saying, because I like listen, I don't have what they say. I don't have a skin in this game. I don't have a dog in the fight. All of those kind of sayings. Like, if he's talking about Tyler, it's not up to me. Or, but I'm telling you, a whole like a lot of things would have it would have been haywire. I believe that Christian did this video, and I'm gonna say right now. So if you want to stop listening to me, you can stop listening to me right now. I'm not saying that this did not happen to Christian. I believe these things happened to Christian because in 2019, Christian did a whole thing about how he's tired of gay men coming into his DM. Pretty boy. Some people would say they like his type, and you know, and the body is bodying. So and he shows it a lot because he was a model also. So a lot of gay men was coming into his DM. So he did a whole thing to shut that down. I say that to say this. I truly believe that Christian did this video to give a head up. I believe he's been trying to tell this person, um, who many of us think allegedly is Mr. Tyler Perry. He's talking about. If he's not, he's talking about a billionaire who gives a lot of black people jobs. He worked for him. He's done a lot of things with the Tyler Perry brand and organization, and all of that. This thing started doing it on its own. It's like, okay, shut up. Okay, hold on. Let me press this. I'm getting with it, y'all.
Cut the TV down. They don't need to be this loud. What's going on, y'all? I want to talk to you about some stuff, and it's been on my heart, so I want to speak on it. All right. Good evening. Hope everybody's doing amazing. Um, I am. I've been speaking to my brother about making a declaration of my experience. Um, what I experienced with certain powers that be that were moving inappropriately. And I really, like, it's in my bone marrow to discuss that
See his
because
bone marrow, y'all.
thankfully God built me the way that he built me, but I I'm not sure, based on this person's claims and brags, that he's literally got at the same time this person was sexually harassing me for years. Um, he was claiming, that he had multiple young black men on the payroll, and they just had to show up when he requested them to be there. And clearly that's why it felt to him that it was okay to say these things. And I really, I want to have these discussions. I want to be transparent with y'all about that. I've done my best to forgive this person, but it happens. It happens. It's not just women that have to deal with it, but it's also men sometimes. And it'll be men tempting men. And that's why a lot of my posts over the last few years have been about taking the scenic route, taking the long way around, because
We're
if
gonna
that
fast
means that
forward
you can
this because
carry your integrity with you, then, and it's 11:11. Thank you, Heavenly Father, for another opportunity to connect with you.
he does his
Please forgive me
prayer.
my sins, my shortcomings, my bad decisions, and my mistakes. Um, Please continue to guide and protect us as only you can. Everybody that's watching, it's not a presentation. If I see 11:11, I try to have another conversation with God. So thank you, Heavenly Father. I appreciate you.
And right here, I wonder, was that planned? I'm sorry.
That's interesting.
It's terrible, the skepticism.
But there are um, people that will and have and will continue to, unfortunately, offer these things. And some of them are your heroes. Some of them are people who y'all like, oh yeah, such and such is amazing, and he does this and he does that. Yeah, but he also does this and that. I
We're gonna get down
At
to the
some
nitty
point
gritty
soon,
now.
it's gonna have to come out.
Okay, this
I've
will
kept
listen,
one of
y'all. Listen,
these on
and
me
then we're gonna get
since
to this.
'05. Um, whether it's a keychain recorder or a pen, because most predators would check your phone. And once the sexual harassment started, I was like, well, I got to protect me, because I'm saying no, and I don't want this person, as powerful as they are, to
Listen, y'all.
try to get in the way of my work. So I started recording. So I have them offering me money to take my clothes off. I have recordings when I wasn't working with them or for them.
Uh-huh.
Um, I have
Bear with me. Listen, look.
recordings of them confessing that, the other guys that they have on the payroll, all of the above. And the difference is, the wonderful thing about confidentiality agreements and non-disclosure agreements is that they can't prevent you from turning all of those things over to the police, because sexual harassment is a crime, attempted sexual assault is a felony.
So y'all heard that, right?
And Tams, you literally just asked, why do we as Black people have to deal with that? But sometimes it's our own people. Sometimes it's our own heroes. It's the Sometimes it's the very people we deify and we look up like, oh, they're doing so much. They're doing so much.
Now, I let me get to the point where I really need to get to also, but I want to just talk about this because, all right, I think it's around there. Okay, we're not gonna,
Ooh, okay. I see that print. And I checked them
because we're gonna.
sexual favors. They won't have to worry about being sexually harassed.
Okay, so let's get back to this. Let me talk to y'all. So he says he has the recordings. I don't doubt. I believe he has those recordings. My my question is, okay, you say you have the recordings. You did this whole thing, and throughout the thing, throughout the video, And I'm not doubting him. And I do not, and by no means do I think people don't suffer, especially a situation. Listen, I've done stand up for 10 years when I was doing it, and it was just very aggravating. And I got, like, I don't want to get into personal stuff, but it is a game. And people do try to get what they can get when they are in power, in entertainment, in corporate America, all over. But a lot, like, I was a teacher before I became, well, I was an entertainer when I was a teacher as well. But once I made enough money where I didn't need to teach anymore, I got the hell out of there because I believe you do burn out from that. But I'm saying, what I'm saying is to say that I believe he did this video and he kept putting up the pen, to say, listen, I got proof. Okay. I think that's what he was doing. I got proof, y'all. I got proof. Don't play with me. And I think that was so that this person, who I believe he's told very much, I think this has is going down a lot like the Cassie and P, the Diddy thing. I think just like she has warned him, listen, I'm going to come out publicly if you don't just, like, you know, up that money so we can all make this go away. And I believe this is his attempt. I believe he told him. I believe he warned him. I don't know if he did it via lawyers, but I believe he let him know. And I don't think he felt this man was taking him serious enough, and so he just gave every hint that it was Tyler Perry. Like, I mean, what other, like, it's not that there's not other black male billionaires, but we're talking about, okay, somebody who had access to him, knew him well enough to go to his house to say to him that if you don't take your clothes off, like, no, if you take your clothes off, I'll give you $100,000. Then gave him a car, offered him a car. I don't know if he took it. Um, and apologizing and all of these things. I believe the man did not take him serious when he was saying, "Oh, I'm gonna put this out there." So this is what he did. He described Tyler Perry allegedly to the T. So now everybody is coming out on Tyler Perry's ass. They on that ass like white on rice. Like, I don't want to say other things because they're not politically correct, but literally, he's on that. They on his ass like allegedly he wanted to get on Christian's ass, but more in depth. He wanted to go deep, y'all. He wanted to go deep. Okay, so I'm saying I wanted to wait because I done waited 2 days, and in 2 days, this is what Christian was doing. We're gonna share this. What he shared with TikTok. And nothing wrong with it. But when you start telling
Happy
people
Sunday.
you have something on somebody and you're going to release it soon, and you describe the person to the T, if this ain't Tyler Perry, allegedly, I believe he was describing that person. And I don't know if if the recording does not come out that he says he has the recording, we will recognize the voice. I'm going to have to believe that he was paid off. This is him on Sunday.
Got it in. Not as much as I wanted to, but I got 5 of these, which is the equivalent of the New York Empire State Building. So that's good. Welcome back party for me. 375 of them. So plus it's a half-mile hike in, half-mile hike back. So we got work this morning. Little church, little.
That's his song, new
service.
song playing in the back.
See y'all later on our TikTok and IG Live. I ain't want nothing. Hope y'all resting and doing whatever's gonna make y'all better and help bless this week coming. Love y'all, mean it. See y'all later.
Listen, I've never been a girl who liked to be teased. It's not my thing, you know? And to me, that's a tease. And I guess people are thinking strategically when it comes to this. I'm gonna wind this down, but I often wonder. He says in the video that he doesn't want to see other young black brothers go through what he's gone through for 23 years with this person. Now, I don't know if it is Tyler Perry, but if it is not Tyler Perry, and I'm not a big, oh, I love Tyler Perry. Like I don't like all these people. I'm entertained. What I like, and what I don't. But I don't worship any man or woman. Nothing. I, I worship God. That's my thing. But let's keep this real. On Sunday he was running. He put out that live describing this man to the T. So if it's not Tyler Perry, then I think it would be fair, because I know he sees all of these things, because he's even answered a tweet when someone says, I believe it's Tyler Perry, or I don't believe it's Tyler Perry, or so and so and so, because he's still recording his show that he created, Christian created, at the Tyler Perry studio. So I don't believe it's Tyler Perry. And he liked it. So I don't know what game. I don't know. I shouldn't say it's a game, because don't think I don't believe him. I believe him. But I think people are trying to play, well, they're playing chess when it comes to this. No, I don't think it's chess. It's pretty much checkers. They're letting it, it's simple. It's simple. I put out that I got this on you. This ain't chess, this checkers. And ain't nothing wrong with playing checkers. Checkers is pretty much, okay, I'm jumping on your thing, I'm taking it, and that's it. So that's what he's doing. And I believe, I could be wrong, but if that audio that he mentioned over and over again, as he constantly said, listen, I like, this is what, like, this was a straight up threat. He kept saying, I want to so bad tell on, I want to tell. But then he would say, but my brother, I know you are, and P, I know you watching, P. I'm not going to say nothing right now. I know y'all want me, like, it's not time. So why do the video at all if it's not time? The only reason I can think of to do that video is to say, yo, I got audio of you. You know what I already told you. Now I'm telling the world, you know what happened to Diddy. So you don't want this to happen to you. Pay me my money. Run me that. Run me that. I need my Strilla. Okay? This is the only thing I can. And I say to myself, I can't get on when or where a person decides to, say, listen, this happened to me, blah, blah, blah. But I don't really like, he's not playing in my face, but it's very obvious to me what's going on here. And if he doesn't do what he says in a certain amount of time, I'm going to take it as, and so are a whole host of other people, is he got paid. And so if you get paid, this is the question I want to ask y'all. And you could leave it in the comment. And please remember, my son told me to do this. I don't want to blame everything, but he was like, Mom, like, you need to put your cash app up there. he must want some extra stuff. Put your cash app up there, because you're taking time out and all that. But I didn't want to start doing that yet, because I don't know. I just wanted to take my time. But listen, I believe he did this to say, listen, I'm gonna tell on you. Like, you about to lose everything. I don't think he would come out and expose the person who I think it is, TP, and I don't mean Teddy Pendergrass. I do allegedly believe he's talking about Tyler Perry. So there's so many other people. And I believe this is his way of saying, yo, I want my money. And I believe he either got it or it's already in negotiation, so that he don't even have to go to court. He don't have to do nothing, because I don't think he wants to. So I think if this came out on allegedly on Tyler Perry, it would screw up so many black actors' money. Because whether we want to admit it or not, this man hires a lot of black folk. He does. Tyler Perry hires a lot of black people, and a lot of black people probably would not be too happy with him, with Christian. So I do believe that that is what's going on. I believe that this was his call out to say, listen, Tyler, you do not want to go down like Diddy. So let's do this. And I'm sure that he doesn't want to be seen as, I don't think Christian wants to be seen as the man that brings down an empire. Because let me tell you something. Puffy, sure, he has some money and everything. Y'all can think what y'all want. It's not on the power and level of a Tyler Perry. It's not. So if he's not talking about Tyler Perry, I would think a Christian such as Christian um, Keys would say, yo, I'm not talking about, all of y'all saying I'm talking about Tyler Perry. I want to put this right out here right now. I'm not talking about him. Allegedly, I'm telling you, I'm not talking about him. But he hasn't done that. So to me, this is what I think. I think he's doing this. This was a heads up to Mr. Perry that if he doesn't pay up, he's going to let the world know. You let me know what you think. Put in the comments, subscribe. I want to thank you to my new subscribers. I'm trying to get up to where we at right now. I think I'm at 1,200 and something. Come on, let's get to 2,000. Once I get to 2,000, I'll be more willing to do lives. I want to do lives because I am a stand-up comedian, and I do, and I'm in theater. I'm doing Nina Simone now here in South Africa, and like I love live. That instant gratification is what I love. So thank you for watching today. Tell me what you think. Do you think, I don't like saying that money grab thing because it makes me feel like we're saying that the person is lying and they're just going out for a money grab. I don't believe Christian Keys is lying. And as I said, he did he's come out. I think he's one of these pretty men that a lot of gay guys has come on to, because he did a whole thing on Instagram about telling gay guys not to be leaving DMs for him. And he said that it's really wearing on him. And he said something that I do believe rings true, that when he doesn't get a role, he wonders, is it because of this man? So, let me know what y'all think. Put it in the comments. I hope you have an incredible day. Yes. Love on somebody, love on yourself. Just love on God. Just love. Right? And I'll see you later. I gotta keep these things pumping because you know what I told you. YouTube threatened me and said that I gotta make videos and they do all this other stuff. But I'm starting to love it. It's just I'm seeing that this is going to be a topic. Have a wonderful day. I'm Allison Johnson out of Johannesburg, South Africa. Come see me sometime. I have some friends come down. People come down and I take them on tours and all of that. So, and I'm going to have a show coming out soon about me in South Africa. So I just got to get this one up. Before I go, I want y'all to know, like I had invested way before I'm one of those people because I put on shows and I put my money up. And so I had gotten this road, like when I first said to myself, when my son got on me, I just got to find this thing. I got the cord, everything to it. I just got to find this box thing they said it plugs into. I'm going to take it to the place so that y'all can get better, you could hear me better and it would sound better. Okay, I am a rambler. Much love, y'all. Have a wonderful day. I am Allison Johnson, and this is you've been watching Pulling the Black Card. Let's get at it. Go conquer this world. We hear y'all. We hear. Later.